What's up, everyone? It's I guess it's not been as long since I've done a video like this. Sorry, you guys always see me after the gym, which that's kind of the whole point of what I'm doing. For now, anyways, I'll do some other videos of other things in the journey. For the most part, I just get in the car after the gym and let a little bit of my mind speak on different things. I'll roll up the window for now, just so I don't have all the outside discussion and everything from the birds and bugs and everything else that you guys can hear out there. I'll probably put a little bit of music on, very low, quiet, just for some background noise, because if not, it's just me in the car, and you don't really, if there's any little bit of, awkward silence, like with me just thinking, you'll probably get a little awkward, maybe. I don't know. Sorry I'm so sweaty. It was a good day at the gym. Officially down to 265, so another 2 pounds down. The way that I get on the scale every single morning, and it fluctuates every single day. Like tomorrow, I'm guessing I'm going to be 266, 267 maybe again. But basically what I do is I take the lowest number that I see in the week, and that's what I am that week. So like this week, 265 today. I usually see my lowest number on the scale on Wednesday or Thursday. And that's basically what I go off of usually when I'm in a mode of I'm losing weight, which I was very steady up until I started the gym. And then as I talked about, it took about 6 weeks, and now I'm starting to see that weight loss again. But since I started to see the weight loss, it's been about every week I'm seeing about 2 pounds lost. 1 to 2 pounds, but mostly 2 pounds. I don't look at the ounces at all. My scale does do the ounces, so I was probably like 265.8 today. I don't look at the ounces. I don't care about the ounces. When I'm this big and I'm not like working towards any like really relative close goal, I don't care about the ounces at all, which of course that's not ounces, that's 0.8, which would be what, 8/10. Oh, I don't want to do the math. It's like 14 or like 12 or 14 ounces. But that's 0.8 pounds. I don't care about the point. I don't care about the decimal. I don't care about the ounces. I care about the whole numbers. I'm so big that, to me, losing what seems like 2 pounds is a good goal and a good, it makes my head think like, oh yeah, no, I'm doing really good. But back to the tangent before that, basically I see that lower number on the scale. Usually when I'm actually losing weight steadily, I lose that 2 pounds, and that's the heaviest I am the next week. So like this week, the heaviest I was 267, which was last week's lowest number. And so like I can imagine I'm probably going to get back up to 267 probably over the weekend or maybe tomorrow. It really depends on like how hard did I go to the gym? Did I drink enough water? Did I not drink enough water? There's so many different things with like glycogen stores and water stores. Like it's all water weight that fluctuates. In reality, you are losing that weight. I am losing that weight. So I try not to get discouraged. If I see 265 on the scale for that week, I'm 265 that week, and I'm elated. I'm so excited because, that's another 2 pounds down, and that's the lowest number I've seen on the scale. And well, for me personally, it's the lowest number I've seen on the scale for at least 7 years, maybe 6 or 7 years. So it's been a very, very long time since I have seen that low of a number. And it really goes to show and how much work I've been putting in. And, I am very thankful for putting myself through this and doing this. Like today I went to the gym. I go to the gym at least 4 times a week. I try to do a little bit more, but I think my body's telling me that a little bit more isn't the best idea. Like today, my shoulders started to hurt. Nothing bad, like nothing like my knees. But like I can feel the burn, and they were a little bit sore today before I went, and I still used them. And so like they were feeling the burn more than before. Like I tried to do some lat raises, which the last time I did lat raises, I don't do them often. I probably should add, or lateral raises. And today I started with 15s. I thought, okay, maybe I can do 15s. No, I'm an idiot. 15s. One, my right hand, I can barely hold it. So I had to use my straps And even with that, I could like barely move up my shoulder without it starting to hurt. So I went down to the 10s and I did the 10s, burned like a son of a gun, but you know, it still got it to move. Then I did some other things. Today was pretty good. Did the most amount of reps that I did on bench with 130, which I know isn't crazy, but it's, you know, it's the rep range or the weight that I like to push, that I'm trying to slowly push up from. Like that's kind of where my start is. I'd like to hit 3 by 8 before I go up. And so far I'm at, what was it? 8, 4, and 6 or something like that. So I have some other weights that go in with that. So it's not like that's the only thing that I actually do on the bench press, but it's, oh, there's someone coming up by the car. I'm just kind of nosing. I was the only one at the gym, and it's good to see other people going to the gym. But anyways, like I add in some other weight, like I said, 130. I did 80 as well. I did 100. I know these numbers are weird. I use it's a Me Smith machine. I forget the brand, but it's the Smith machine that goes horizontal and vertical. So like I can move it out as well, like out and then up, and but it doesn't tilt. So like that's the only stabilizer that it has for that, which I like Smith machine just because I feel safer with it by myself. Usually I'm at the gym completely alone, as we talked about last time. And even if I'm not alone, a lot of people are wearing their headphones. So to me, with the Smith machine, there's all those teeth going down it that if I push myself just that much harder and I can't get it up, I can swing my force back as much as possible and get onto one of those hooks more than likely, which I've had to do. So to me, I like using that Smith machine. There's only two racks in the whole gym. One's a Smith and then one's just a normal rack. So kind of stuck, you know, you can only do the one or the other. And I just decided Smith machine is what I wanted to do for any of my bench press and such. And so, which squat I use free barbell, but with the bench I use the Smith machine. Deadlift is free barbell as well. But with the Smith machine, I don't do flat bench anymore. I'm doing incline bench, so 130 incline is what I've been doing for most of my reps, and then I'll bring it down to 100, bring it down to 80, or I start with 80. And so I have all of those in between. So it's usually about like 5 to 6 sets with 3 working sets of the 130. And the 130 right now is that 8, 6, and 4 is what I was able to do. I probably could have rested a little bit longer and got 8, 6, and 6, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I could feel the pump. I could feel the burn. I know that my muscles are crying and they're working, and I'm slowly growing, because the last time I did 8, 4, and 2 or something like that. Yeah, I think in total I was only able to get 14 up. So much better this time. Only getting better from here, you know, getting stronger. I did tricep push down, I think is what it's called, on the cables. I was able to go up 10 pounds on that. Probably could have done more, but I just went up 10 pounds. So I did 120 on that. Did that for 10 reps each, 3 sets. Did Bayesian curls again. I really like Bayesian curls. I don't know why. Probably because I can look at myself in the mirror and just kind of look at my arm. And, you know, as a fat person who's been, you know, fat for a while, I've never really seen definition in any parts of my body. Even when I was smaller, I was always like that skinny fat, so you never really saw definition. I could see it a little bit in my legs because I played soccer, but outside of that, never really saw it. And so being able to see like some of those muscles and I don't know, whatever else is under there, it feels refreshing and rewarding. So I like doing the Bayesian curls just because of the mirror setup, and I can like watch myself and I can see like the flex in the forearm and a little bit in the bicep as well. Usually my shirts are longer than my bicep, so I can't see that as much, but yeah, I did some Bayesian curls, tricep push downs, and then I did some cable shrugs. That's my first time doing shrugs with the cable machine. I was able to max out the machine at 210, which is kind of sad that but I only did 10 reps. Maybe, you know, next time I'll do more reps. I am, like, I just get it to wherever I can hold it, and then I just flex my shoulders back. Not sure if I'm supposed to do anything more, but I flex them back, hold it a little bit, slowly release them, flex them, slowly release them. Something I was thinking about, maybe you guys could tell me, is while I was doing that cable shrug, I was thinking to myself, what if you were to do like you do your deadlift, you know, and when you do your deadlift, you then go into a shrug, like a deadlift superset, if that would be a good idea or if that's not a good idea. Because like the deadlift itself uses a little bit of the upper back, but it's usually like a, you know, the hamstrings, glutes, lower back on a little bit of the upper back, but more of that lower portion. So adding in that little shrug at the end, like just a little bit of an extra pull, would that really be beneficial, or would it ruin how many lifts you could do of deadlift? I'll try it myself here, probably not, well, maybe next deadlift Tuesday. For now, I can't, because I'm still resting my knees. I can feel them pretty good right now, so I don't want to do too much with those and hinder those anymore. I want to continue with recovery. I think tomorrow I am gonna go to the gym for leg day, but I think I'm gonna do, so it's lower body, so I think I'm gonna do my abs, my lower back, and maybe do some like adductor, abductor cable machine work. I don't think I'm gonna do anything more than that. I don't want to do anything that flexes the knee too much. So it'll probably be more of a relax day. Do some good old cardio with it too, like I always do the indoor. Well, I don't always. I've done Stairmaster, I've done elliptical, I've done treadmill, done the rowing machine, which I really like the rowing machine. You flex your knee a lot with the rowing machine. And so recently I've been doing the bike a lot, the indoor bike. And I feel when I do the indoor bike, if I set myself up just right, my knee it's not necessarily flexed, but it's like I'm in a sitting position and I stay in that sitting position over and over again. So it's not much movement of the knee. It's a little bit, but it's very relaxed and there's not much pressure on it. So I don't feel it at all. It doesn't hurt at all. So as long as I don't feel like it hurts, I think I'm okay. I could be completely wrong. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea anything about the body. I could not have tendonitis as well. It could just be some sore something in there. Like, it is feeling better every day. I was looking into tendonitis, and, you know, it can be a 6-week recovery, and this has been 1 week. So I don't know if that's 6 weeks for it to completely heal or whatnot. Again, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, so another 2 pounds down, going to the gym. Gym's good. Diet's good. Like, everything's just going in the right direction. So I do think that this video is going to be on my gaming channel, Oxygen Gaming. Let me know if you guys think I should put this onto its own channel, like make another channel that's basically dedicated to this fitness goal and this weight loss program that I got going on. I think I probably will, but if anyone's out there and says anything, let me know what you guys think. I have thought about recording again a couple of games. Like, I want to play Jedi Fallen Survivor. But anyways, that's enough of that. Like, going to the gym, I am very happy with it. And the weight loss program, I think maybe next time, if I remember, I'll talk about all of the foods that I'm eating. Like, for the most part, I'm eating whatever I want, but how that all goes in, like how I calculated my calories, what I've done so far on the journey, how I've changed my diet or haven't changed my diet throughout, you know, all of those different things. So anyways, I think that's enough of me rambling right now. I don't have too much more to add other than I'm another 2 pounds down, and going to the gym. I'm in a better spot with my knees, but I'm not going to be doing leg day yet. And my upper body, I did a pretty good upper body workout. I think the one thing that I really want to work on, that I'm not sure the best way to do it with the equipment that I have in the gym, is to work my chest. I feel most of the time when I try to work my chest, something else gives out before I even feel it too much in my chest. And I don't know, like, maybe I could do the cable flies. I've tried those a couple times. But I feel like maybe I'm doing them wrong. But outside of that, like even on the bench and the chest press itself, I always feel it in my arms or my shoulders way before I feel it in my chest. And so like I've had my chest maybe once be sore after all these workouts. My shoulders kill me almost every single time. So it must be like shoulder centric. And I tend to use my shoulders more than I should, which is probably a bad thing overall. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I'll try to isolate more. But yeah, if you guys have any pointers for working the chest a little bit more, it is like I can feel it's more defined. It's harder than it was before. You know, like I'm definitely working it. I think I'm working everything, forearms, calves, you name it. I think everything is being worked, and it's much stronger than it was before. But there's just certain things that, you know, maybe they are way stronger, and that's why I don't feel them as much. Like maybe my chest has always been a little bit stronger, and that's why I don't feel it sore as much. You know, because being sore isn't necessarily a good thing. Doesn't mean that you did better with that one body part or not. Like my legs, my quads, they're almost never sore anymore. They might be after, you know, now that I haven't worked them in a while. This next time that I work them, they might be sore again. But there for a month, I was never sore, and I was, you know, I go up in weight, I do more, and they were just never sore. Like I couldn't push them hard enough to get sore. And so we'll see what it is now. But yeah, if you guys have any good chest exercises that you can think of, let me know. I'd love to try them, do them. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, any pointers, any comments, anything that you guys want to discuss, again, I love this. I love talking about this. I'd love to talk more about the journey, what decisions I've made, and everything that I've done so far, and like how I fit this into my schedule, which may not work for everyone, but it's worked for me. And you know, I would love to bounce those ideas off of you guys. And if you guys have any pointers or anything you'd like me to try or like me to do differently, just let me know. Anyways, I appreciate all of you. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.